Just to be clear, Honorable Commissioner, rather, are you saying the visit to the School of Nursing by Mr. Peter Obi caused a stampede that led to the death of, is it 3 people now?
Yes. Intelligence report brought it out. 2 died in the hospital. They rushed them, actually. Let me tell you, many of these things, we don't alarm the public with some of these things. And you know that anywhere Obi enters, there's this euphoria. People who don't know him deeply, who just see him and they see, this is Obi, the Messiah they want. And they rush after him. And that euphoria, ecstasy, can cause stampede.
Just to be...
But it did not reflect in votes.
Is it the same? Is it the same visit that we're seeing on the screen that you're referring to? And is the school authority also aware of this fatality that you speak to, or is only the government that is aware?
Obi, apart from going to that school, went to other places. He cannot just go to that school and go like that. When Obi comes to a place, there is another place he can go to. There are other places. People are waiting for him. But people are along the road and all.
Okay, this stampede you speak to, was it at this visit or another visit? Just to be clear again.
No, this July 7th. That's why he has been visiting now, and the governor has not taken it serious. It's because of this incident. And he does not want casualties in the state. He's a man of peace, and he's giving to civility.
At the risk of seeming to overflog the issue, are you saying that it was as a result of the visit to the School of Nursing or to other places? Where exactly did this stampede?
His visit was not only School of Nursing. They are just hiding fast from you people.
And so where exactly did this stampede happen? Where exactly did it happen in Edo State?
You said?
Where exactly did this stampede happen in Edo State?
In Benin, they took some of them to the hospital. And they are in Benin. They couldn't have taken anybody from Okpebholo to Benin now.
Honorable Hambamo, you are not answering the question directly. Where exactly, which location in Benin did the stampede happen?
I did not follow Peter Obi in the itinerary to where he followed. But I know that that was what happened. I was even supposed to address the press on it. They said, don't panic the public.
So you know?
Well, Commissioner,
Peter Obi knows all this.
Well,
Peter Obi knows all this.
These are
some we are taking.
Okay, go on.
You said some we are taking. It saw some being taken away. When you stampede, people will step on human beings.
But a stampede is a big incident that cannot be ignored, that could have been reported, that would have caught the attention of the press. So if indeed it is related to any of the visits of Mr. Peter Obi to Edo State, it should have come through, and it shouldn't be anything that would be a matter of debate or controversy. So can you tell us where exactly it happened in Benin City or in other parts of Edo State?
I know that he visited St. Philomena, where I gave them money, and other places I didn't follow him. But after the whole thing, that will happen. Of course, you know that when things happen like this, it's just like when there is crisis. Anybody can take a...
It is so unfortunate that we have descended so low in this country. This is the kind of politics that APC is bringing to us. Politics of hooliganism, politics of thuggery, politics of falsehood, politics of character assassination. That a state governor that occupies an exalted office will be caught on a viral video, issuing threats and based on unfounded accusations. And the commissioner will come on a national television to defend what the governor said without any evidence, no picture, no video of the stampede. And when he was asked to give the exact location of where that stampede happened, he was unable to do so. That is the Commissioner of Information in Edo State making a mockery of himself and a mockery of the state, Edo State. He's coming to defend an allegation, but doesn't have a proof of it. The same allegation they openly announce that something happened, but they don't have a proof of it. When a stampede happened in Ibadan, we did not need the media to give us information about it. It was ordinary Nigerians that took pictures and videos of that stampede and posted it on social media. In this era of social media, there is nothing that will happen in this country that will go unnoticed or will not be reported. Not to talk about the one that involved Mr. Peter Obi. Peter Obi, a man of his caliber, with so many lovers and so many haters, went to Edo State, an APC state, and there was a stampede, and no one knew of it, no one heard about it. We only get to hear about it from the mouth of the governor, when he was trying to manipulate the people to see Mr. Peter Obi as an enemy. When he was trying to stop Mr. Peter Obi from coming to the state. Peter Obi has been to nearly all the states in this country ever since the last election was done and dusted. And anywhere he goes, just like the Edo State Commissioner noted, many people will come out to welcome him. There will be a rosy welcome. There's this euphoria, there's this enthusiasm that follows suit anywhere Mr. Peter Obi goes. But never have we heard a case of stampede in any of such visitation. The said visitation that Mr. Peter Obi made in Edo State was made on 7th of July and it was captured and posted on social media. You could see it here. These were the people, excited. Does this look like a place where stampede happened? Does this look like a situation where stampede will occur? Absolutely not. You know, it is stated that if you want to kill a dog, you have to give it a bad name. The governor just shamelessly founded that allegation against Mr. Peter Obi. But it's sickening that a governor of a state could come out and make false allegation in the state he's governing just because he wants to discredit an opposition politician. The same politician that won in Edo State, the same Edo State that is regarded as the headquarters of the obedience movement. This is a script they are playing out, the same script that was played out in Benue State. The margin of win between APC and the Labour Party in Benue State is just 2,000 votes. That is not actually a win. Benue State is a North Central state. And now Benue State is an APC state. We have a 2027 election that is coming forth, and they don't want that margin to be so close. They want to clear the vote in Benue State. Not because the people will vote for them, but because they will manipulate and rig the election. And in order to do that, they need to discredit the person that is a threat to them, who is Mr. Peter Obi. When you go to Edo State, Peter Obi won in Edo State in a landslide. Now Edo State is an APC state. Not that the governor won in Edo State, but because the result was manipulated in his favor. And the reason why they did everything possible to make Edo State to become an APC state is so that they can manipulate the result in Edo State and rig it for APC. And in order for them to do that, they must make the people hate the man that won in Edo State, who is Mr. Peter Obi. Have you all seen that Mr. Peter Obi is their biggest threat? It's not Atiku Abubakar. It is not even that ADC coalition. Whatever thing the presidency is doing is to stop Mr. Peter Obi from emerging as a force in the 2027 presidential election. But all of this reveal one thing. It reveals that APC is beatable. It reveals that there's a crack in APC. It reveals that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not done anything to win the votes and confidence of the people. Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows that he will definitely fail in the next election. Of course, he's very much aware that he did not win the last election, and he knew who won the last election. He knew that it was manipulation, it was rigging that brought him to power. So they need to be prepared before time. They don't want to be taken aback. They are not going to switch off the IRF in 2027 because Nigerians will not buy it. So what they are going to do is to use the state governors to rig the election. That was the reason for all the wave of defections you saw. Majority of the governors that decamped to APC did not decamp to APC because they wanted to decamp to APC. They didn't decamp to APC because APC is their best option. They decamped to APC because they were forced, they were manipulated. They were offered something that they could not reject. And one of the things they were offered is easy access for them to win the next election using government machinery. Of course, Senator Siraki Dixon, the former governor of Bayelsa State, has stated that the major reasons why they are decamping to APC is so that the federal government can help them to rig the 2027 election. Most of these governors will not win election on their own. The presidency wants to use the same template they use in Rivers State. You understand what happened in Rivers State, where they used the governor of Rivers State in Nyesom Wike to rig Rivers State for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It is even evident to the blind that Rivers State was rigged massively for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A lot of atrocities happened just because they wanted to deliver Rivers State to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. An APC chieftain even confessed that they did not expect what happened in Rivers State to happen. That all they needed was just 25% in Rivers State. But the governor Nyesom Wike delivered Rivers State to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So they will definitely use the governors in 2027. And they understand that there's no how the governors will rig a state without the people raising an alarm. Like what happened in Rivers State. It was clear that it was rigged, and they don't want it to be so evident. So what they are trying to do right now is to use the governors to turn the people against Mr. Peter Obi. They did it in Benue State. The governor just came up and stopped Mr. Peter Obi from entering Benue State to visit the IDPs. Now Governor Okpebholo is doing the same thing. And his own is even worse because Mr. Peter Obi is not even planning to visit Edo State. He had to go to the past visitation of Mr. Peter Obi in Benue State and created an unfounded allegation, created a scenario that is non-existent, and lied that people died when Mr. Peter Obi visited Edo State. Now he's been asked to produce evidence or even give the actual location of where the incidents happened, but he's unable to do so. A state governor involving himself in accusation, involving himself in allegation. What a shame. We have descended so low to the abyss. And I could remember when the Edo State election wanted to happen, they were being warned. Ensure you don't allow APC to get near to power. APC is not a party that you will allow to get near to power. They don't care about governance. They don't care about the people. All they care about is politics and winning election. Look at how Edo State, that was being rated as one of the best states in Nigeria in terms of intelligence, Edo State that doesn't carry last, has now been brought to a field. But all this that is happening reveals one thing. The APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is scared. APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is beatable. They know this. They understand this perfectly well. That is the reason why they've resorted to propaganda. That is the reason why they've resorted to blackmail. You need to be on guard because we are going to experience many more of this. Many governors will come up and issue a threat to Mr. Peter Obi. They will even ban Mr. Peter Obi from campaigning in state in 2027. In case he decided to campaign in any state, they might unleash violence. But I'm sure the people of Nigeria understand what is at stake. They don't need any campaign from Mr. Peter Obi to vote for him. They know what they want. And what they want is to ensure that APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu leave office in 2027. They must take that anger to the polling booth and vote massively and vehemently. Not just voting, they must guide their vote and protect their vote. Nigerians must be ready and prepared to resist any form of intimidation, voter suppression, and vote manipulation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.